In 1998, a new show on TV introduced us to characters like Kitty, Red, Kelso, and Fez. That 70s show had us all singing "We're All Right." Now flash forward 25 years later, and we're heading back to Wisconsin in that 90s show that brings back some familiar faces.
Well, I have to make a shopping list. The kids are going to want snacks.
Don't feed them, Kitty. That's how it started the first time.
I am going to get Fritos, Tostitos, Doritos, all the Eatos. I am back, baby.
Joining us now to talk about that 90s show, which will premiere on Netflix in 1 week from today, Debra Jo Rupp, who we all recognize as Kitty Foreman. Good morning, Debra. Thank you for being with us.
Good morning. Good morning, Detroit. Hi.
Hello. Well, Kitty is back. What did it feel like to step back into her shoes and back on set?
It was pretty fun, I have to say. Kitty lives in a very cheerful world, and she's quite positive, and I think she's very happy to be busy again. I think the empty nest thing is not Kitty's thing at all.
Okay, well, speaking of, set the scene for that 90s show. How does this connect to the original, that 70s show?
Well, Eric and Donna have a daughter, Leia, and she comes to spend the summer with us. Kitty is terribly excited about the whole thing, and Red is less so. And you kind of follow Red and Kitty, and then you follow Leia's world, meeting her new friends for the summer. And they have their holidays, their little gatherings, and Kitty gets to decorate and hostess and do her thing, and Red gets to yell at the kids, as he does so well. It's just kind of Point Place, Wisconsin moves forward 17 years later. You see the same people in the town. You might even see Tommy Chong's house, which I found quite exciting. It's good. It's good.
I believe you.
It's good.
Well, what was it like to reunite with everyone?
Well, I cried. I became a crier. I'm not like a real big crier in life, but I cried. Every time that doorbell rang in the living room and I opened the door, and we call them the legacy cast, one of them would walk through the door, I would cry, and we'd take a little break so I could compose myself, and then we would move on. But it was just so amazing to see all of them, and they've all turned into such wonderful people. It was great.
Well, Kitty is one of those TV moms that everyone loves. What was the inspiration behind her? What do you pull from?
Okay, so Kitty, because I was about the same age as okay, that was just a lie. I was a little bit older than the kids were in the 70s. I was in college, and they were in high school. So Kitty is kind of my mother on a good day, and I don't know where the laugh came from. That was just a something. But basically, my mother, much of my mother, that's how she started. And then Debra Jo, there are certain things. I have kind of a dark sense of humor and maybe a drier sense of humor. And the writers kind of got to know me, and then the writers wrote to my strengths, and it just became this kind of beautiful thing to play and this kind of beautiful world to live in. I've never had anything like it. It's very special.
I love that. Well, I have a huge favor to ask. Before you go, can we get a Kitty laugh?
Oh my God. You're the first one to ask, by the way. You're the first one. Yes, here you go. Here you go.
Gotta love it.
Oh my God, I hear the echo.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
And if you want to see that 90s show, it premieres on Netflix January 19th.